Well, good morning, afternoon. Whoops, I'm gonna lose my fluid. Yeah, I took it out and ran it. Right now I'm doing some shock tuning. Trying not to lose all my fluid out of it. Losing springs and losing everything. Ugh. Yep, what it was is one spring shock is not working like it should be, so I'm gonna put a spacer between it and the cap and put it back on there. Basically, I'm putting tension on the spring, so. Damn it, I keep doing that. It's fun doing working on these things. Especially when you lose the part you wanted to use. Oh, here it is, I found it. Well, hello there, the two people watching me. I took this out and I ran it. And what I discovered is I got one, I think, you know, they don't make springs 100% the same. So, you know how you have those preloads clips you can put on your shocks? Well, in order to do that on here, you gotta find something that'll fit in there against the spring. That's what I'm doing. I had one corner that wasn't returning. Hi there. How are you today? I see your comment. I had to look, but right now I can't take my eyes off my shock. How are you today? Make sure. I got 40s in here. Thanks for coming in, guys. Oh, it's doing great. This truck I custom built it. If you're new to my channel, you don't know. This truck is all custom built, and I just took it for a ride, and I just recorded a cool video, but I had issue with one of the shocks. It wasn't leaking, but it wasn't returning properly. So I'm putting a spacer in it between the cap and the spring, because this ain't your typical shocks on here. They're internally sprung. So I'm trying to do that. Oh, I had one shock on my crawler here that was not, it sagged down, it wouldn't come back up. So what I did, because this is all, nothing here is original to this truck. So these are internally sprung shocks. So what I did is I basically see, now it's coming back. So I'll get you so you guys to see what I'm doing. All right. Before I would, okay, flex this out, watch the wheel drop. See how it drops down? That's the fluid in it, but see how it's going, it's doing full travel now. And the other side as well. I'm running 20 weight oil in them. And there's a spring inside here. You notice there's no external springs on these shocks. Well, when I was running it, now it's holding, it would sag down and wouldn't come back up. See, now it's staying where it should be. And so what I ended up doing is I took about a 2 millimeter washer I had here, and I put that washer between the spring and the cap in there. I did that on a Wraith too. And Yeah, and so I did that to the shock. Now it's holding. Before it was sitting there, it would just sag down, down, down. It would just sag down like that, and it wouldn't come back up. And you can see, if you watch it, it's coming back up slowly. And it wouldn't do that before. So that was just a really quick fix. I got a cool video. I got really brave with it. This is an expensive car to do that, but I thought, well, it looked clean. I ran this through a culvert underneath the road. I'm talking not a big culvert either. And I drove it about 40, I don't know, let's see if I do yards. Well, about 60 feet under in a metal culvert from one side to the other. And all I could see was the taillights when I was doing it. So it made it. Yeah, obviously, because I'm got it right here. I had the lights on. I had everything lit up just so I could see it. And I didn't have no recovery, no rope on it, no string in case it got stuck in there. And because I couldn't, if it done that, it'd be done. I couldn't get it out. So I did it, and it made it. So, yep, there's what it looks like with the body on it. You can see when you take it, because there's a certain amount of sag. See the wheels are coming up, going down. That's your sag, and there's a certain amount of sag in it. So we want to have that. So you can see it's slowly going down, but it shouldn't go down so far now, and that's exactly what I want. So I'm testing right now. See, now it's not sagging down. And the front, see how the front does its thing? You see there? So it should sag down slowly. It's like right now, see how it's sitting? It should only go down so far. So I think I got it. And that is basically doing one thing here, one spacer on it. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to take you guys with me. I got my own little rock course here, test track. And you guys can go out there with me and we can kind of watch it flex and stuff. Everybody should have their own RC track. I do. The time of year it is up where I'm at, but we'll see. So this is my little crawler course right here. Okay, we'll set it up. I had my grandkids here and they're climbing a few rocks out of place. I got to change around. There we go. Not too many. Okay, we'll power it up. Now this runs a I have a gyro in it for the steering, so that's how I steer it right there. It's got Endura all metal axles. Now we'll put it in low range. It's got a 2-speed transmission. We'll see what we do. You can see the wheels going up and down and articulating. That's what you want. But see what I got? I still have the issue. See how this side is sitting? See how it's nice, sitting nice and high? Let's see if it... riding around the field would probably do it, but also I want it to really work hard. I want it to bounce and work over the rocks here a little bit. You see how it's leaning? That's what I'm trying to get out of it. So we're gonna have to do some more work on it. You see how it's leaning? It's not coming back up. So that's what we got to do. We got to get it to not do that. Back to the bench we go. That's my issue. Turn this around. There we are. That is my issue with it. This side is sagging. So what I'm going to do, the body's held on with Velcro, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. We're going to turn this off. Then we'll turn that off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some preload on the front and as well, and see if that will help it. So what I do is I got to unscrew this off the tower. Just like so. Take that, set it aside. I got to get a spacer for it. Let's see if I can find something to put in there. I got to take up some gap. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Yep, I tried riding around the field, didn't work. So we're gonna put a spacer in here between the spring and the cap. Try to put a little spring tension on it. And yes, these have oil in them. I'm running 20 weight oil in it. I just got to find the right size washer setup. Actually, I'm falling around the wrong area. Where is it at? I got my secret stash area where I keep stuff. Keep the good stuff. It's so secret, I can't remember where I put it. But sometimes you just gotta, you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Let's see here. How big is this compared to the spring? Oh. I have a plan. Where is it? I have a plan. I have a plan. I just got to figure out how to find a part to make it work. Oh, maybe this will work even better. I got two watching me. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate you. You guys, if you're new to my channel, if you will, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates because, I don't know, I'm a good guy. I try my best. I'm the most easygoing guy on YouTube, I think. Well, there might be people that are easier than I am, but try to be nice to everybody. Give everybody benefit of doubt and everything. I just put a spacer in there. Now we'll just kind of reattach. Then I'm going to open up the back one and put about the same one in. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. It's awesome. I just got to figure out. I got a shock here. I think hanging what it is, and it could be this one here. 5 watching. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with me, guys. This has been totally redone. Everything. Aftermarket stuff all over it. Yeah. Took a really good truck and made it to me better. Yeah, I took an existing good truck and tried to make it better. And I'm getting there. It's like everything else, trial and error, you know. This is basically started its life as a $101 and some odd cent truck from Amazon. And I took it and I redid it. I tried to make it better. That's what I ended up with is what we got here. I got to find something to fit in there. So that's what I tried to do, make it better. We'll get some really good preload in this spring now. I ordered these, and I thought, well, cool, they give you a spring set to tune them. They don't, they just give you one spring. You think for the money that these cost, they would give you a soft, medium, and a hard spring, heavy spring, you know. But, it didn't work that way. I had to do this too. I rebuilt a buddy of mine's axial Wraith. We put all metal axles underneath it and stuff. And I had to tune his shocks as well because it just wasn't working right. So. But, you know, that's all part of it. You gotta learn how to dial these things in, especially doing custom builds. This thing's got metal axles underneath it. It's got, well, it's been totally rebuilt. Everything's been changed on it. 25 kilogram steering servo in it, whole bit. Parts God has been good to me because he's helping me out finding stuff. I found another one of those pieces I just used on the one shot. And I'll put it on the other. Excuse my reach, my hands. We'll rotate this around. See, it has Endura all metal axles underneath it. I had somebody say to me, "Oh, just wait till you need parts or they break." These things are really well built. I don't have an issue with them. They work. The only thing I had to do is I had to re-gear. I had to drop the pinion 2 teeth. So the only thing I had to do was just drop the pinion gear 2 teeth. Other than that, that's all I do to it. So, yep. Now that one there is smaller than the one I had. All right, that kind of sucks. I'll have to find another one. Got 2 watching. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, guys. I know you guys don't have to be here. I appreciate it. Very much so. You got other places you could be going, I understand. And you choose to hang out with me, little old me. You guys are awesome. Awesome, it's awesome. You guys are just strictly awesome. Yeah, everybody is here. I think I got it. One side sagging, so I'm gonna try to tune the one side until I get it to stop doing it. Whoa, hello. Things went a-flying. I got part of it. I got part. One part went flying, but that's okay, because I'll just get another one. Another screw. That's all it is, just screw in it. Got 3 watching. Hey, thank you for coming in, Andy. I'm back. I took it out and ran it. I got a cool video coming up. I got brave, Andy. I ran this through an, I don't know, 12-inch culvert underneath the road out here, and it's about 60 feet with no recovery rope or nothing. I just went for it. Turned the lights on so I could see it go through there, and I went on the other, took her on the other side and drove it across. I got brave. Brave old me. But I got shock trouble. I'm trying to dial it in right now. Oh yeah, I had no string tied to it or anything. I looked in there and I said, oh, that looks like enough room for it to fit. And I started out really slow and got brave, and I got more than halfway, and I said, well, I'm committed now. So I just drove it rest of the way. I had no trouble with the radio reception. The radio worked fine on it. I just keep dropping stuff. Where's that piece go? And the radio worked fine on it. No issues, no glitching. So these radios are good. Yeah, the video, it's in my camera yet. I gotta edit it and put it out. But yep, you'll see it coming in and out. I did it. I thought, well, I'll give it a try and see what happens. Let's see what happens here now. I put a spacer in there between the cap and the spring to put a little preload on the spring. Let's see if that would help it. It was leaning. It would lean and not straighten itself out. And it was always leaning to the one side, was the other side, but I'm gonna put, stiffen up the back end only because the battery sits there. Yeah. It was kind of doing the leany thing on me. So I stiffened up this side, and it was running like this. It wouldn't right itself. So I may have to just stiffen up. Well, I got these cool spacers. So I just found. So we're going to stiffen up the torque on the drive shaft. The car torquing over because of the motor in it. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. That's all we can do. Yeah, I don't have no one in here. So we'll put one in here. And we'll put this in it, like so. And we'll put that back in there. Other than that, it was working good. It was articulating like it should. It was just not correcting itself from the lean. Autocorrect. Oh, I'm sorry. What am I doing? I put it up so you can, let's see here. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't even think about that. There you go. Yeah, so what I did is I put spacers. I got these spacers right here, and I'm putting them in there and between the cap and the spring to put a little compression on the spring to try to see if that'll help it out. Just stiffen up the springs a little bit. You know, it's not running sway bars, so, may have to do something different, I don't know. Just experimenting. I got 20 weight. I mean, I can't go much heavier in oil, lighter in oil than I got in it. I can probably go down to 10 weight. 10 weight oil in it. That'd be about it. What I do is I use these spacers and I put a screw, I get a screw with a washer on it, and that washer's just right to capture that spring. Then I'll put this in the cap, then it pushes that spring down that much and preloads it. This is the last shock I gotta do. I'm gonna go do another video. That's why the Willys is out here. I'm gonna take him out and do a video with him. That way, I got one video to upload. I shot another one today, and I'm gonna do another one. So I have 3 videos, and that should carry me through the Turkey Day. So, because I ain't gonna have these where I'm going. I'm going to hang out with my, I'm going to my son's. I'm gonna hang out with him and his cat, and for a few days. And I'm gonna do. We actually technically still own the house, so what we're gonna do, we're going down there, and I'm gonna we're gonna move some stuff around in it. Take a bed out, and we're gonna take a bed out. Then we're going to See, it's gonna look like that when it's done. I'm gonna take a bed out, get rid of it, and move a bed into a different bed in that room. So, because we go down there and stay sometimes if we have to go to doctor's appointments or whatever. We didn't change our doctors. We don't want to do that. So. Yeah, I can't really see the chat that much. I see Andy last comment, so people don't want to chat. They don't have to. I don't force nobody to do anything in here. You want to hang out and chat, you're welcome to chat with people, get to know people in here. I tend to attract good people. I don't get the ones that cause trouble. I stay away. I tend to not go to those type of channels. On my channel, you could basically you know, have your kids watch. No rude or foul language or anything from me. Try to keep her on the straight and narrow. Hopefully that'll do it. That's all we can do, Andy. I don't have as many people in here today, but right now, but I had, the final thing was like 1,900 views, watchers. Well, technically, that's watchers. Everybody that watches this, they come in for even 30 seconds that classified as a view, so, you know. I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with me. Trying to get my body straight on here. But yeah, all we can do now is try it again. See what happens. We'll go back to the track. Hi Oz, how you doing, buddy? I'm suspension testing. Use a close-up shot of my face. I don't want to break the camera, but we're going out to my test track. I got my cell phone fixed with help of, all right. In the van with loud kids. I had that yesterday. I had my grandkids up here. So, and my granddaughter, Braylyn, she was loud. It's already working better. Just putting them spacers in there. Before, I wouldn't do that. Now we'll back up here a minute. It could not be your signal, it could be my signal. Every now and then I lose it out here. Yeah, I like it right now. So I had to put some spacers in there. These rocks, the ground is wet and everything else, but it seems like it's recovering better, so. See, it kind of wants to push off the one direction, but I got super good steering. Look at there, I can pull it around. Exactly. There we go. Okay, now let's try this. Well, that was in high gear I was in. But see how it's leaning? That's my problem. Now it's leaning the other way. See how the sucker's leaning? That's my issue. I'll pull up to it. See how it's leaning, tilting? That's my problem. Yeah, that's torque twist doing that. But I should be able to, so I have to put a little more oomph on that side. There's a jump for you. Who says crawlers can't jump, right? There you go. Uh-oh. Call the auto club. Yeah, it leans the other way. I just got to put more oomph on the one side, looks like. Yep, trail nap. Kind of straightening itself out just running it. Run over a log, who cares? It's just a log. That's still leaning. So we got to give it a little more oomph on this side here. Get some preload on it. I'm dragging the stick around right now. Got a stick underneath it. Yeah, just give her a little more. I fixed the one side, now I gotta put a little more oomph on the other side. Well, this is a trail rig. This is a trail rig, but I get more articulation if I have them angled. So I just gotta I just put a little preload on the one side. That should remedy it. No stinking rocks. Oh, it picks up tire real bad. We'll put it in low gear here on the rocks. Run it slower. We'll crawl it. Yeah, this is really a trail rig. It's not a rock crawler per se. I just got a little rock area here I run them in, but it's mainly set up for trail. But I wanted to get all the articulation in that, short of putting really long shocks and have them sticking out. You know, that's your only choice. So. I like the steering though because you can almost just like I did there. You can pull it right around. It steers so sharp. And then gyro is working because I'm giving it very little steering input as far as running it in the bumps and that. It's the gyro's doing its thing. I'm basically driving one-handed, obviously, because I'm dragging a stick now. I'm holding my phone, so. I'm dragging something underneath there big. See my mark? Let's see what I'm dragging. Big stick. Yeah, I just gotta put some more oomph. What the guys are doing too is they're putting axial Wraith axles underneath them. And they're putting the Wraith axles underneath them too. And for the record, I was busy. Look at there. I cleaned up the Ranger. Got it all cleaned up sitting there. I was busy. I wasn't playing around today. I got her all pressure washed off and got all the mud off it from yesterday. My wife's car, no, this is another story. We're going to take that to a car wash. But, yep. You gotta figure out which way it's leaning now before I pick it up. That side's up, that side's down. So I gotta do this side. Yeah, this is a brand new car, but the road we lived on is the road we live on. We got a couple miles of dirt road to get to our house, so and it doesn't stay clean. My truck does. You see my truck. My truck stays nice and clean, but I don't drive it. It's got bird crap on the roof. I had a bird getting here, but on the cover, but it doesn't get driven in winter months. It just sits here. Amazon's trying to get me to spend money. They said my membership is pausing. As far as I'm concerned, when you become an Amazon affiliate, like I am, they should just I don't know, give you that for free, part of your deal, you know, because I am an Amazon affiliate, and $100 and some a year. They want to pause it, they can. I love this Velcro. You put that body on with it, and it just stays on. That's what the body looks like when it's off it. So I got to come up with some additional oomph for this side. There's things that give away at the Grando, like this mount here, this bumper, but this bumper just acts as a skid to protect the body. So, okay, I gotta find some more spacers. Well, I may try, because I got most of the weight in the back end. I may just try doing the back shock, because it's carrying that LiPo battery right there. Just try to give her a little oomphy doomphy, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is on Playing Life. I wasn't planning on doing it, but I was going to test run this and see what happens. Let's do this. I got to get something here. Paw through my screw collection here. There we go. See if this will fit in there after I pawed through there. Let's go this way. These are fun to get back on there when you're trying to work against the spring. Now it's summer out here. I'm working with a jacket on right now. Then put this back on. See what we got. So we can call this video torque twist, huh? That's about what it's doing. Trying to adjust it out. If I put the shock straight up and down, this thing will set so flipping high, it just looks funny. That's the idea why, one reason why I wanted to tilt them forward is to lower it. I wanted to keep the shock travel, but I didn't want it to sit like a monster truck. And plus, I mean, it's cool. I imagine the shock oil doesn't like, you know, the cool weather. So, but it's all we can do is what we can do. But I do need to do something to my body here. Not my body, the truck's body. I'm going to trim it. Because I don't know if you guys could hear it in the video, but you could hear it knocking, bumping, bouncing, touching. So we'll trim her down a little bit. I know you ain't seeing me doing it, but right here I'm just trimming on it. Nothing fancy. Just give her a trim job. There, it's like that. Some of them cars they got out, you can, they have contacts, but the problem with that I would see is what would happen if you're running it in water with those contacts? Do they still work or not, you know? So I'm old school. It's just plug it in and, you know, take a deal. Kind of line it up here when I put it on. That's better. Now, when it goes up, it should go down. Because before it wasn't returning fully either. It wasn't retracting fully or extending fully. So, definitely sitting a little higher. I didn't want it that. You can see what it's sitting at now. I use DJI Osmo action cameras. What I use. Well, they send them to me. I have an Action 3. I got an Action 4. That's what I use. They're $400 or $500 for a camera, where GoPro costs you more. They tend to be a little more pricier. So I use the Osmo Action's what I use. You can buy the original Osmo. If I'd get one, I'd get the Osmo Action, the first one. You can buy them for a couple $100, and they work well. I actually got a pair of them. They work well. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna take one of my trucks and set it up for snow running this year. I don't know which one, but I'm gonna have one of my trucks that we can play in the snow with. So I just got to figure out which one it's going to be. Or do I take the willies out? No. I might take my Blazer and just try that out in the snow. Snow ain't gonna hurt it. Run it in the snow. I don't think this truck will go in the snow. I don't think I'll deal with that, putting this in the snow, but. Oh, that's my antenna I'm pulling. Duh. Trying to pull that thing hanging down there and pull it off. That's a freaking antenna for the radio system. I gotta get it tied up. Get her tied. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. You're gonna have fun with that one. That's gonna be a cool truck. You'll enjoy it. Don't be afraid to run it though. No sense in buying it. Just have it become a shelf queen. Because you said you were going to do that. You're going to make it a shelf queen. You can run them and have fun with them without breaking them. That rollover I did with this one, this doesn't get rolled that much like that. And it didn't hurt it. First thing I did was check it. And I got a little mark. What I do, I'll give you a lesson. I got a little scratch from the rollover out here just now. We're going to fix it. Get you one of these kits. I'll show you what it is here in a minute. Right here, Meguiar Scratch X. Scratch X. It comes with this wheel and a bonnet. See there, I got a scuff on the hood right there. And just that. That's how I did the Blazer. Just go over it. Like that. Don't take much. Get you, it'll come with a microfine rag. Just wipe it off. Need to hit it some more, you just hit it some more. And just go at it a little more. Just go like so. Just like that. Just wipe her off. Just like that. We're done. No farm, no foul, no errors. There we go, all fixed. Took the scratch right out, the scuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, the Osmo Action, the DJI Osmo Action, the first one, is a couple $100 on Amazon. You can still buy them. It's a couple $100 for that one, and I think it's a kit. It'll come. You can get that. It'll come with battery. I know it comes with a charger, and batteries and everything else. And a couple $100. So. Shelf queen after mods. That's what I said about a lot of my stuff, and I use it. So, but I reckon, guys, I'm going back on out of here. I've been on here 62 minutes. I think I got this figured out. We're going to let her rest for now, and I'm going to go in the house, see what my wife's doing, and we'll go from there. So I thank everybody for coming in, and from me to you and everybody, it's Oz and everybody, Andy, they all come in here today, hang out with me. Thanks a lot for coming in and hanging out with me, and I appreciate you. Going to remove the springs from the leaves. Yeah, make them a little lighter. Yeah, I think they've taken one or two out, and you might even check by now. They probably got a performance set of springs for it. Light bar, yeah. Light bar for my, that's on my Land Cruiser, that's bright, and that was only 20 some bucks. It was cheap, so, but I'm gonna back it out of here, guys. See you later and goodbye and God bless. Have a nice day, everybody.